Girl, you're bad, you are my champion. Are you number one? We can fit on me on. Girl, you're bad, you are my champion. Me no see no one again in the competition.
Hey, my name is Jeff.
It is I'm back again.
Why?
My name is Jeff.
Why?
Yeah, why not?
Why?
Yeah, why not? See me, it is I'm back. People by popular demand.
By popular demand. I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, I actually received a few mails saying like, yeah, we want more of Jeff.
Yeah.
By Jeff they mean me. Yeah, Jeff me.
Oh my God.
Me Jeff. Not you. They're like, yeah.
Why? They meant me. No, I'm so famous right now. Like I walk around the road, they're like, "Oh my God, it is Jeff!" Yeah.
But people don't even know you.
Do you have to say that? Like,
no, sorry. So verloot.
oh my God.
Verloot. So yeah, it is us again. We're back with another episode, which is gonna be the first review.
Yeah.
And yeah, today is gonna be our first review.
Yeah.
And I guess you already know what we're going to review.
Dun, dun, dun.
Maybe you don't, but we're going to reveal it.
But wait, let's start. Word of the day.
Yes. Word of the day.
Dun, dun, dun.
So what's the word of the day today? Are you going back to Swedish?
Okay, go back to Swedish. What about lagom?
Lagom. I like that. Lagom. So what does that mean?
Yeah, you tell us. Why me?
You are the one who was supposed to be speaking Swedish, not me.
I'm saying lagom. I said Swedish. Tell us the meaning.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
play yourself.
Lagom actually means average, but it's like a joker kind of word. It's used in every kind of context.
Huh.
Like whatever you say is always lagom.
So you're telling me this cup is lagom?
Yeah.
Wow.
Your drinking is lagom.
That's not gonna end well.
Yeah, that's not gonna end well. But yeah, you get the idea. So lagom is like average. Everything is average.
Not everything. Some things are not average.
Yeah.
I have to say some things are not average. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, lagom.
Lagom. They are lagom. If some things are lagom, others are not.
Yeah.
So, which brings us back to what we're going to talk about today. And today we're talking about, like I said, we're doing a review. And we are reviewing.
I was going to start singing the song. I realized...
You forgot the song. You realized you forgot the song.
Okay. The movie that just came out recently that everybody is currently watching.
Yeah.
Everybody loved the first movie.
Yeah.
The second
The
movie...
first one was a classic. Is a classic.
Yeah.
I gotta say that. The first one is a classic.
Yeah, the first one, it's up there.
Yeah.
The second one, let's say, we're going to review it. So
we're going to review it.
Everybody have mixed reaction from it. Some people love it. Some people are like, what? So, yeah.
So if you haven't guessed by now what movie we're talking about, it's actually Coming to America 2.
Yes, Coming to America 2.
With Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall and
Wesley Snipes.
So
and Michael Blackson.
yeah, exactly. But before we start, we would like to let you know that if you haven't watched the movie and you don't want to have any spoilers, just stop listening right now because we're gonna spoil some parts of the movie.
Yeah.
We're gonna spoil the plot.
Yes.
The story and the characters,
Yeah.
the people you will expect to see, or if you haven't seen the movie. And so if you want to go and watch the movie blind, just skip this one. Watch the movie first and then come back.
Yeah.
You have been warned.
Yep, you have been warned.
So
Michael Blackson, my best part.
You already spoiled that one even before the disclaimer. Even before the disclaimer.
Yeah, but he was in the adverts, he was in the trailer and everything. So.
Yeah, people saw him.
Like
and Wesley Snipes, of course.
Exactly.
They were all over the place.
Yeah, so for me, Michael Blackson, he was there for like a few minutes. Seconds. That scene made
the whole movie.
For me, I was like, yeah. Okay.
No, but let's start by the beginning.
Okay.
Why is that movie? Why? That's the question. Why? I mean, I know a lot of people, me included, was kind of secretly hoping that they would do a sequel. But then at the same time, it felt like that movie was made in an era where some things were acceptable, which are not anymore.
Yeah.
So making a sequel the second part for it now would just be weird.
There's so many things, like, I noticed, like, these days when you're doing a movie or shows, you have to play it safe.
Yeah.
And movies like this you're not supposed to play it safe. You're not supposed to go in all
out. I mean, the expectations are like the movie should live up to what the first one was.
Yeah.
So if the first one was like a 10, this one should be.
I don't. There was no swearing in this one. They didn't swear, actually.
No, they didn't swear.
Yeah.
They didn't swear. I mean, they used some foul words, but it was more like in the regular jargon.
Yeah.
But they didn't swear or they didn't curse or.
No, it's just, like, you don't have to curse, but like you have to use some kind of, like, like the scene where he came out, the Queens were like, F you, everybody.
Yeah.
That was nothing like that there.
There was nothing
that
like
vibe
that.
wasn't there.
No. And also, like, when they had to bathe him. In the original movie. Let's put it like this. It's an interesting scene in the first movie. But in this one,
you're looking, expecting.
Yeah, you're expecting, but then you are left thirsty.
Wow.
You are left on your thirst. Your thirst is not quenched.
Yeah, I understand they're playing it safe, like.
Yeah, but so we start with the story. The story basically, the plot of this sequel is that Akeem, who is played by Eddie Murphy, has 3 daughters. He has his family in Zamunda. I always said Wakanda, but he has his family in Zamunda.
And Zamunda is just northern part of Wakanda.
Bro, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but okay. Yeah, so he has his family in Zamunda, and they've been living happily ever after for 30 years, basically.
Yep.
And then his dad, who is Mufasa, R.I.P. His name is John Earl.
Yeah.
John Earl something. R.I.P. Is about to die in the movie. So he calls his son and decide to discuss the matters of succession. Because since he doesn't have a son, only his daughters, in their culture, daughters cannot be queens, so you need to have a heir. Well, you get the point. Yeah. And then you get the big revelation that actually Akeem had the bastard son that he left in Queens when he went there. A scene that never was explored in the first movie to begin with. It's just something that just
came up from nowhere.
From nowhere, out of thin air.
Actually, though.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
That is
flow number 1, I can say. That is like whole in the story number 1. But for sake of this one.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say something about the whole story. Like, the story is so generic.
It's so shallow. And it's so shallow.
It's so... Yeah.
Yeah, so that's already a hole in the plot. But anyway, he goes to Queens to get his son. And just like that, boom, he gets to Queens. First time he gets there after 30 years. He goes to see the hairdresser guys, the 3 old men.
Okay, that's
yeah, and they call him Kutakite and Ebola.
Ebola to kill me.
Kutakite and Ebola.
Oh my god!
And then those guys just give him a hint because he showed them like a picture or a drawing of the kid, and they give him a hint, and he goes and find him straight up, and he brings him to Zamunda, and then the kid has to go through a lot of like trials and testing to become the prince. And at the same time, there's this general who was played by Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah, he's actually the best in the movie.
Yeah, him.
In my opinion.
Yeah, like there are like maybe 3 people or 4 that were good in the movie. Yeah, he was the first one. I have to say.
Yeah. He plays his role really good.
Yeah, I'm a good actor. I can't stress. I'm a good. But he was just in one. Okay, it was in 2 scenes at the beginning and at the end.
At the end, yeah. But at the end, he doesn't even speak. He just appears and then.
At that scene in the beginning, Rick Ross was there.
Yeah, Rick Ross is there. But we get into that.
Okay.
So there's this general who's played by Wesley Snipes who wants to declare war. Who actually turns out to be the brother to the princess Akeem was supposed to marry at the beginning of the first movie. The first movie, the one who was like jumping on one leg and barking like a dog. Apparently, she stayed like that, cursed for her whole life. Yeah,
Really?
and the guy wanted to have revenge for his sister. You get the point. So he wanted Akim's daughter to marry his son, who is played by Rotimi.
Yeah.
Or if he had a son, that his son marries his daughter, who is played by Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you already know that there's a lot of big names of entertainment, like musicians and actors and you name it.
Yeah.
So that's basically the plot. And they want to make the bastard son a prince so that he can marry the girl, but then he falls in love with his groomer and they run away, blah, 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 and then they come back happily ever after. That's the story. Very generic.
Very Disney.
Very disappointing also.
I just felt like I'm watching a Disney family movie made for like kids under 4 years old.
Yeah.
That's what I felt.
That's the feeling the movie gives.
I feel like at the end part, I was like, please, I should have stopped this movie 20 minutes into it. That's when I was laughing.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
The expectations were there. The jokes were those. No.
Yeah, and then you see the old faces and you're like, oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that was fun. Then when the movie actually got started, I was like,
that's not working.
Really? I understand playing it safe because it's 2021.
Yeah.
You like cancel culture.
Yeah.
People are out for everybody.
Yeah.
Playing it too safe
just destroys everything. The fun is gone.
It's gone.
There is no fun.
Instead, just don't make any movie until it's all this thing is gone. All this culture thing is past. But right now,
it's not a good place for entertainment.
No.
It doesn't even have to be only movies, like everything.
Yeah.
So for me, I feel like the story was very disappointing, very shallow. And also it was just so strange that the movie is called Coming to America, but all the movies played in Africa. Because the way I saw it and envisioned it, like when they announced it, I thought they were gonna go back, like Akim and Semi would go back to New York, and then something would happen. Then
exactly. What I was thinking also, not the other way around.
No, not the other way around. I thought they would go there, and then maybe they'll go on the cover again and start working.
Trying to get the son, trying to understand
yeah,
the son,
exactly.
trying to get to know him, trying to find him, then try to get involved in his life.
Can you imagine that if that was the case, that Akim flies there and then meets the son, maybe gets into his job, maybe the son is the boss, and then Akim is his worker, and then he's trying to connect with him. That would have been so much better. That would have been so much better.
As soon as I got surprised, he got to America, he met the son in
straight
in 2
up
scenes.
And the son followed him to Africa in the 3rd scene.
I was
it
like,
takes 5 minutes of the movie.
For me, I was like, the movie's done.
Yeah, the movie was done. At that point, the movie was done.
It's done. What else is there? Everything else is just milking a dead cow. I was like, yo.
Milking a dead cow. The cow was already dead.
It's dead. It's dead at that point. You missed it.
Yeah. Yo, I mean, they really missed a good opportunity to do something.
I understand the nostalgia jokes were good. You're gonna laugh the first 10-20 minutes.
Yeah.
And after that, you're just gonna be like.
After that, what's happening? Nothing was happening. You
could predict everything that's gonna happen. I was like,
you can predict everything that was gonna happen and how it's gonna happen and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very disappointing. But
Trevor Noah was good. He was there.
Yeah, he was there. He was there playing the reporter.
CNN.
Playing the reporter of CNN. And Tracy Morgan is in the movie.
Yeah,
you have good. On Vogue. It was On Vogue, right?
Who's that?
The girl singing.
Yeah. And Salt and Pepper.
That also was a good touch.
Oh yeah.
To take her back in the days.
Good memory.
They even brought back those 2 twins.
Yeah.
The ladies they saw in the nightclub in the original movie. That's those are the kind of good touches that makes the movie.
But that was even in the early scenes, not even at the end, not even the middle.
I'm telling you.
All those parts are in the first 20 minutes.
I'm telling you. So, I mean, if there's anything this movie does well, if I can say there's something the movie does well, is while playing on the nostalgia.
Yep. That gets you there.
Gets you there. You get that. Oh my God, I miss this movie. I miss this character.
You miss that era.
Yeah, and you also miss the characters. Yeah. You start to wonder why this person or this other person is not acting no more.
Yeah.
You don't see them in movies anymore. Yeah, it kind of takes you back. But then what it does wrong.
What it does wrong.
No, what it does log on.
Log on.
It doesn't log on.
This film is not even logum. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's below logum.
Yeah, it's below logum.
Sadly.
Logum is like here.
Sadly.
The movie is like, wee. So yeah.
I feel like they missed it because they were trying to cram so much.
And you were playing it way too safe.
Yeah. And they were trying to pack too much in 1.5 hours. And at the same time, they're trying to play it safe.
It's that the problem. They're playing it too safe. That was the problem.
But also think about it. Some scenes or some characters did not even need to come back per se. For example, that big white guy who worked at McDonald's.
Yeah,
he didn't need to come back.
He had one scene. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
the pastor at the end.
The pastor, the sexy chocolate guy.
No, he didn't.
Why? They didn't need to come back.
They could have actually brought new characters.
Yes.
Like they could have added new characters.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is a new person.
Yeah.
Played by the same actors and everything.
Yeah.
That could have been better than bringing back old ones.
Just for the sake of bringing them back. They're not adding anything.
They didn't add anything. They should have added new characters.
Yeah.
Those
Like the fact that they had the video there, and the video is there for like 1 minute singing actually on stage. Yeah. And then after it just disappears. They had Mutombo Dikembe, the ex-basketball player. And it's just there for like 5 seconds. Yeah. It just says one word and it disappears. I'm like, why do you want to cram all these big names in one movie if you don't explore any character? None of the main characters was actually explored.
No. The 3 daughters, only one.
Only one. Actually, is her own person. Like the oldest.
Yeah. The rest they should have explored, like, touch a bit on the other ones.
Yeah. They didn't do that.
No.
They didn't touch on the groomer herself. Like the love interest to the prince, who is Hakim's son. The one he ran away with. I mean, in the first movie, you get a good idea about who Lisa is.
Yes.
You get to learn about her fiance, Daryl. You get to know about her dad.
Exactly. Actually,
you get to know about her sister. So you know who Lisa is.
I didn't even think about that.
Bro,
I was just disappointed.
I rewatched that thing. I had to rewatch it. That's
you
when
watch it twice because you love it
to me.
Because you love it. You love it so much. You watch it twice.
You see this guy. If I don't love it, I watched it again to confirm that I hate it.
The movie is so logum to you. You felt logomistic.
Jamais. Never.
See, logum man.
Never.
Logum man.
Never. The movie was terrible, honestly. I mean, the first one.
It wasn't terrible. Come on.
It was terrible. I mean, in my opinion, when I just
you saw it twice.
Yeah.
Why?
Just fucking criticize it better. Yeah.
I saw it once, and after like 20 minutes, half an hour into it, I was like, yeah, okay, I need to drink something.
Yeah.
And
you say it's good. It's not good.
It's the first 20 minutes. Yeah, I can't tell you how much that was good. All of Wesley Snipes scenes. Perfect. They were really good. Every scene he was in,
they were good.
Apart from the end scene, the end scene when they were talking about like when it was a mistake, the whole thing shouldn't have fought.
Oh yeah.
That scene, I was like, no, they missed. They shouldn't have added that scene. I was like, no. But every other scene he was in, flawless, perfect.
Yeah.
Let's see. Eddie Murphy didn't really act like.
He didn't act like he's not Eddie Murphy in this movie. He has zero energy. It's just
the charisma is not there.
It's not there. The energy is not there. He's old. He has a big ass belly.
Okay, cut that part out, please.
Hell no. But don't cut. Cut what? Is it because you also have a belly?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I told you, let's go gym.
You do logo.
My belly is long gone. My belly is long gone. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it's like, okay, the movie was okay. Logan, I would, if I'm going to rate the movie, I will give it a 5.
Out of 10.
Yeah.
Yo, that's very high. Me, I'll give it a 3.
Nah, see,
a
why?
3. Honestly, let's put it like this. If I was to come and watch the movie, if I never seen the first one, and I watched this one,
no,
it would have been even worse.
No,
because
it won't work.
Yeah, because the only thing that saved this movie for me is this nostalgia about all the characters and knowing the story behind it. Because if you just watch this one,
alone,
the story is terrible. There's CGI in it, like the elephant, CGI, the lion, CGI. In the old one, they had real animals.
Yeah.
But I guess right now it's 2021, so what can you do? You don't want to end up like Harambe.
Wow.
You don't want to end up like Harambe, shot in the zoo in Cincinnati. Well, that's a different story. But anyway, it's 2021. You can even have real animals in movies. So they had CGI, and the CGI is terrible.
The elephant scene.
The lion. Bro, that lion is terrible.
We don't know about the lion. Like, the elephant scene.
Yo.
Even they could not even act to the scene.
You see the guy looking up. The elephant has already passed. And he's still looking up in a different... I don't know. It's just a mess. It's a mess. The story is terrible. The CGI is terrible. The jokes, I mean, some are funny.
The jokes are funny. Like,
yeah, some are funny. Not all.
But when they land, they land.
They land.
Like, there was this guy, the Akim assistant, his friend.
Semi.
His scenes were good also.
Yeah, they were good too.
I was like, they should have added more of him. Like, they should have added more.
Yeah.
They didn't add so much. I wanted to see more of him.
Yeah.
Or some of his backstory, like what happened to him.
I don't really understand why they put so much more of Leslie Jones, though.
we don't go there. She's awesome.
Yeah. See, it's not true. You have to play it safe.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yo, no.
That is your own opinion. See, see, I give it a 5.
Yo, what I say? I didn't say she was bad. I just said I don't understand why they gave her
they
so much.
They should have put more of Semi.
Yeah, they should have put more of Semi, even more of the son himself. We don't even know who the son is. We don't know who he is.
Like this song, like all we know is like is some.
He's
like,
30.
Yeah,
we know he's 30.
He had a hard time, daddy issues.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he found out he's rich. In the beginning, he was like, "No, I have pride." And he saw a briefcase full of money and gold.
And then he just
changed.
Like, he flipped. Papa, it's his eye. Come, Papa.
Hey, if it was you,
are you my daddy?
if it's you, sit down, go to right now.
Bruh.
What are you gonna do,
Papa?
You sit on his lap.
Hey, yeah, Papa.
So okay, that reaction. I think for me, I expected it was good.
Yeah.
But I expected a little bit more after that scene.
A little bit more resilience, a little bit more resistance. Like
he does. Obviously, people will fall for everything, go the floor.
Yeah.
He just went. It was too easy.
Like I said,
it was just too.
This plot would have been so much better if, say, the guy went to America to meet his son, and then his son maybe is working somewhere, and then the guy has to work there too to come close to his son and know who his son is, and then make the big reveal at the end, and then maybe the son will be like, "Oh, you lied to me all this time.
Yeah.
You're a prince or a king. You never told me." That will make something. Plus, his love interest, that barber girl. I was about to get that. We know nothing about her.
Even the other one he's supposed to marry.
Yeah.
There is no story.
There is nothing. She just came being all sexy. She sings for like 2 minutes.
Yay.
And then when she came, like the first scene, she looks like a fierce woman. She comes there all sexy and now with that look, shimmering look about she. Hey, Jesus.
Wow.
Anyway,
Okay.
she comes up. She was looking all nice and everything. She feels like someone who knows what she wants, right? And then the lyrics of the song as well is a little bit sultry, It's a little bit like on the adult side of things. But then the next scene, when we see her at the party before the wedding, she's just a robot. She's blank.
Yeah.
Whatever you want, my prince. Whatever you want, my. No, no.
There is so much they could have done.
Yeah, and she doesn't even look like the kind of person who would be like, "Whatever you want, my prince."
She looked at the person, yo, what? Did you say that to me?
Yeah. If I'm gonna be 100% honest, I thought when they were going to present the general's daughter, she's gonna be maybe like somebody who's crippled or something like that, like someone who's not attractive, so that the guy is forced to marry her just in the name of saving the nation, and not somebody who's like, oh, it's a bomb, like wow, just.
No, I actually thought she was gonna be somebody who's gonna manipulate him, twist him, like some kind of drama.
No, they just missed so much. The movie has so much potential.
They played it too safe.
Oh God,
it's 2021. Like The first movie, they went all out. It was fun. Romantic.
There was no restrictions. I mean, some, but it was not as much.
This one is like they played it too safe. I understand why they did it.
Yeah.
But at what cost?
At what cost? I mean, bro, it's like, a 3 for me.
It's like this. This like if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It's a 3 for me.
This is too safe.
And you know the funny thing is, in the movie, there's the prince himself. His name is Lavelle, I think. He's talking to this barber girl, the groomer, and they are talking about movies, American movies and stuff. And then they make a joke about old movies that they keep on making remakes of, and the remakes suck. And I was like, this is exactly this. This is the movie. They're talking about this movie. Like, the old one was good. The remake is just absolutely terrible.
Yeah, but they made their money from it. Before the movie even came out, they already made their money. So.
I mean, you know, we should have known. The movie is an Amazon Prime exclusive. We should have known.
Wow.
Wish. You block it.
Craigslist.
Bro, we should have known. We should have known. We should have known. They spent more time bringing the old crew back together and adding some highliners, like some big stars, instead of developing characters and storytelling and CGI.
They could have added more. They could have done more, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, if the budget went on paying all the big stars appearing, they could have slashed some of them. And then spend more time telling us who that groomer was, who her parents are, where she comes from, how she became a groomer. We didn't even know they had groomers in the palace. Because in the first movie, they never appeared. We only knew that Akim was bathed by half-naked women, that we didn't even see this one.
See, angry because you say half-naked women.
I'm salty. In fact, the movies were 2, just because we knew
you say half-naked women.
Yeah.
I saw your face like when this came out.
I was disappointed.
You're waiting for that scene.
Yeah. What do I see? Nothing.
Hey, Leslie Jones got something like her scene was for the woman. So that.
Yo, go log on her. She's log on.
No, I have nothing like this. You see,
she's log on.
Hey, I said today to myself, I'm gonna be nice. I said, maybe nice.
I love the Ghostbusters.
You know we could get in trouble for this, right?
We could. We are. YouTube is biting us. Just wait.
Okay, this is not good. We're gonna cut this. Hey, for me, Jeff said the movie's a 5. You see me. Everybody did well.
Yo, I spilled all over the plate. But anyway, so that was the movie. My verdict is that the movie actually went from 3 to 2 because of that.
Like, if you want to, you enjoy the movie because the old memories and everything.
Yeah, but I mean, think about people who never watched the first one.
Yeah, then don't think about it.
Most of this generation, because the first one came out in 89, I think.
Yeah, right?
Yes. It came out in 89. It's an old movie.
So, if you haven't seen the first one, the second one is going to even be more confusing and you're not even going to get it.
And I can actually say this. For those who haven't seen the first one, watch the second one first.
No.
Then, go watch the first one. Then you will realize how good the first one is compared to the second one.
Yeah, the first one is gold.
The first one is really good. Like, it takes time to develop the characters. I mean, you know who the characters are.
Like, the guy who played Sammy, I always forget his name.
Arsenio Hall.
The first movie, he was good. Like,
he was so good. He was the one who was,
He was in almost in everything. He backed everything up. He was, left and right. He's there. This one is like, okay, there were too many things going on.
Yeah. Too many characters. They had to explore too many people, so they could not go deep on any of them. So,
and the main people they should have gone into, they didn't. They should have explored the new characters more. Yeah, like the son and maybe his mom. The daughters. The daughters. They should have done something with them. They're just fixtures in the movie. And I actually got to know that the one with the glasses, the second daughter, is actually his real daughter in real life. In real life, his real daughter, yeah. Wow. Oh, but that's his anecdote. You should have done something more, explored more scenes with them. Like, give them like let them give them a scene to shine.
Yeah.
Like one-on-one, like not just in a generic.
Yeah. And imagine they had Morgan Freeman. You even forgot that Morgan Freeman was in the movie. Morgan Freeman was there narrating the death of Mufasa.
Yeah, Mufasa.
It's Mufasa. It's always gonna be Mufasa. King Jeffrey Joffrey.
Hey, you call him Mufasa, I call him Darth Vader.
Yeah, Mufasa. It's better with Mufasa. But anyway, he's there narrating his death.
But okay, another thing fun about the movie, the bloopers.
Yeah, the bloopers are funny.
The bloopers.
Basically, the way to watch this movie, this is a hint. You watch the 21st minute and then you skip all the way to the credits.
That's it. You will laugh in tears. It's so good. Like at that point, 20 minutes into the movie, stop, bloopers, watch it, go sleep. You will love the movie. You give it a 10.
Yeah.
At that point, you're going to give it a 10. But if you decide to watch the movie all the way through, it's going to start dropping.
And there was a lot of
gender politics,
political messages. Not only gender politics. There was gender politics. There was climate change politics,
vegan
politics. Like there was a lot of things that were like, well, it's we know it's trending. Like that's what
I'm saying. Like even the reaction to those scenes, they were like, okay, we know.
Yeah, they were just like they are there because they have to be there.
They have to like put it there because it's recommended or it's what's happening.
Yeah.
So I'm not even sure they wanted.
They wanted, or like maybe they planned it. They just like throw it somewhere in there. I mean, Lisa, what is she doing in the movie? She was the star of the first one. Here, what she does, she goes and gets drunk and high. That's the only thing she does. She gets drunk and high. That's the only time she's talking. The rest of the time, she's just like a fixture. We don't see her do anything.
Yeah.
No, I mean, Wesley Snipes, a round of applause for that guy.
Michael
really
Blackson. Michael Blackson.
It's just Michael Blackson. I mean, what was Rick Ross doing now? It could have been...
Have you seen his African accent?
It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Terrible.
Oh, hey, come on. It was okay. Come on.
Nah.
It
give it a 5. I give it a 2. It was a 3 until I remember. A 2. Yeah.
Arsenal was good also. Like, his scenes were all good, I gotta say. His scenes were all good. Wesley Snipes was top for me. Arsenal was 2, was like the second person was good. Okay, no, third person. Michael Blackson is second for me. That's it. I don't know who else was good in the movie. I would say.
Who else was good?
Tracy Morgan was okay.
Tracy Morgan was okay, but the son I don't really like. I didn't really like.
No, I
his acting.
I didn't really connect.
I didn't connect with him. Like not only as a character, but also as his acting. Like his acting was not really on point. I think they could have casted someone. Maybe Kevin Hart would have been funnier. In my opinion.
I was actually waiting for Kevin Hart.
Actually, in my opinion. So why wasn't Beyonce in the movie though?
You don't want to get in trouble.
I'm just asking. I mean, she's always in everything African, quote unquote African, but
logo.
She was busy with Shatta Wale.
Wow.
Jay-Z is gonna cancel us, but please, it was a joke. Jay-Z, if you listen to this, it was a joke, bruv.
Yeah.
So back to what we were saying.
Yeah. Back
to what we were saying. Anyway, the movie was, for me it was a flop. Really, I didn't like it. I really didn't like it.
You loved it so much you watched it twice.
No, I watched it twice so I could actually review it. So I could actually talk about some scenes and know what I'm talking about. Because most of the yesterday I was very disappointed. When I watched it today, actually, I was more like open to even see what they are trying to do with it. Because you gotta give them the fact that they tried at least.
They tried. They played it too safe. You could just tell like restrictions. You don't want to get in trouble. They didn't make jokes of Americans. They make jokes of Africans, and not even.
Bro, even playing it safe. They didn't play it safe in a good way. I mean, it's 2021. The way they displayed Africa, bro, do we still live in bushes?
Bushes, like
with animals running around. What the f*** is that? I've
never seen those things in my life.
Exactly. What the hell is that?
I went to some African country a few years ago. I didn't see none of those.
Bro, what the hell is that? That portrayal of Africa is just so bad. A lot of people will be angry about it. Just watch.
Yeah, there are things to be angry about, but at the same time, you'll be like, no, the people who are going to be angry about are those people who are passive. That's the thing. Those people who are going to be angry, they'll be angry for like a second and become passive because they're like, whatever, it's a movie. Whatever. Those people who they don't want to get offended.
Yeah.
Those are the people they want to just avoid. Those people.
Yeah, that's actually why they cram some of the stories they cram down our throats.
Yeah, because they don't want to mess with those people, and that's the problem. You need to actually have this kind of jokes in there.
Exactly, and that's what I said. Like, they played safe, trying not to offend anybody. Yeah. But then at the end of the day, they're still going to offend some people because the portrayal of Africa they have is going to be offensive to many people.
The portrayal of Africa they had was like...
Yeah, it's going to be offensive to many people.
It's like,
but, yeah, me, I'm not offended by anything, so I don't really care.
Yeah, says the guy who gave the movie a 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This is why I don't have your money.
Good news, my people. Good news. Breaking news. CNN. So, remember how I told you in episode 1 that my money was gone and everything?
Wow.
Breaking news. There might be hope. There might be hope.
Wow.
There might be hope.
Oh my.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned for more. More information coming about Jeff's money. We're going to drop it hot live. We can't say much now because
you don't want to jinx it.
We don't want to jinx it, but there's hope.
Oh my God!
There is hope, indeed. There's hope.
Logum hope.
Hope. So it's logum. It's average.
Oh my God!
Yep.
I wish you guys could see my eyes roll right now. Like I'm like,
they can't see you. Lucky me. But stay tuned.
I'm actually thinking on our Instagram page.
Yeah.
So we have a new Instagram page right now.
Yeah.
I can show them a picture of my special cup.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, that is true.
So they can know what I drink from out every night. No, not every night. Like not every night. Like every time I'm recording.
Wow. So now we know. Yeah. Wow.
Every time I'm recording, I drink from my special cup, so they can see it and like.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. We can actually post it on Instagram.
Yeah. So, what's our Instagram page again?
My name is Jeff Podcast.
Yeah.
Just my name is Jeff Podcast as you hear it. No space, no special character.
Yes. So when you say it, please throw a comment in there.
Like and follow. We actually drop a lot of information there. Trailers for upcoming episodes.
Yeah.
What's going on, what we're doing. We announce stuff. If we have a guest, we announce guests there. So
Random pictures,
yeah.
Behave.
Okay, so we have a few things going on there. So just
we're going to explore. And if you want us to add, want us to do something on our Instagram page, let us know. Like, give us ideas.
Yeah, in that news, we also have now episodes on YouTube.
Yeah,
you can also listen to the podcast on your pod.
Yeah, logo.
The podcast
logo.
You can also listen to the podcast on YouTube. And probably on other platform quite soon. And last but not least, we would like to give a big shout out to Jeff Jefferson. Jeff Jefferson, you know yourself. I know you requested a shout out since the intro, so I actually missed by chance episode 1 and 2.
Jeff sucks. He forgot.
But yeah, I'm old, yo. I'm old. Bear with me.
Gray hair years old.
Yeah, bear with me.
Welcome.
So, Jeff Jefferson, shout out to you. You know who you are. Thank you for listening. Thank you for staying tuned.
Yes.
And there's more coming for you.
Yes.
Maybe not for you, for everybody, but for you particularly.
Yes.
So, yeah. Well, I don't really have much to add except that the movie sucks. I can actually add that. The movie sucks. It's terrible. If you want my advice.
Says the guy who loved Captain Marvel, okay? Leave Jeff
alone. Wow! Jesus. That yo. But that's it for me. My advice is if you cannot watch, if you want to, you were thinking about getting an Amazon Prime subscription just for that movie, please forget about it.
No, come on.
You'll regret your money.
They have free trials, right?
Yeah, they have free trials.
So yeah, enjoy the free trial.
No, but on a serious note, though, the movie was disappointing in my view because I'm a big fan of the first one.
Yeah, it had a lot of potential. I give it that. It has a lot of potential, and if you want to see a lot of artists, actors, just to give you good memories, nostalgia, just to play on your nostalgia, they're all there.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, and that was our version of a review of the movie.
Yeah, that is just version of review. Next review is gonna be on me.
Catch you up next time.
Yeah.
Top shot a girl, do him in number one. Hingen and answer can you for do him in